and welcome to the fifth and final video of the Consultants 2 Site Configuration Guide. And in this video, I'm going to look at configuring the theme itself. So to get to the theme configuration page, you simply go Appearance and Customize, and it will bring you to this, say, theme customization page. And on the left hand side here you will see a number of options that we can open up for customization. Now before I do that, I want to show you the most important thing, and that's that up here you've got setup tutorials. So if you click the setup tutorial, so if you're stuck on something, you don't really know what to do, go into here and you'll probably find, as I say, there's a whole load of tutorials down here, and whatever it is you're trying to do, you want to do something in the introduction to the sidebar positions, if you're looking for font awesome plugins, bootstrap plugin, choose your header style, turn off the default demo banner, create social icon menu, customize your page background. So anything you want to do is probably in here. Okay, so if you're stuck or you don't know where you're going, this is the first place to go and start looking through here for a solution. But I will give you a quick overview so you can see what's going on. Now there is a pro version. This is not the pro version, this is a free version. There is a pro version, entirely up to you if you want to purchase the pro version, but everything that you need, to be honest, is in this version. So at the top, site identity. If we open that up, we can, of course, name the site title and the tagline. We can put a logo in there. So if I select a logo, you can either upload a new one to the library, the default logo here, which I'll just put in for the moment. And I'll skip cropping. And you'll see your changes appear in the right-hand side here. Now, just be aware that this may not be 100% accurate, so you always need to go and look at your blog live afterwards to make sure everything's okay when you've done your changes, but this will give you a good idea of what's going on. You see in this case, obviously, we've got a banner and we've got a name up there, sorry, a logo and a name up there, probably doesn't want that. So up here, do you want to show the title or no, or show the tagline? I can turn that off. And as I said, it will come up and show me those. So there we are, see, I've taken those out now, and now I've got a logo in there instead. Okay, so there's various settings here, you can put the spacing in, etc. But I'm going to just put this back for the moment. Let's remove that logo. And if I go back and see what else we've got. So now we go to site options. And in site options, we've got some various settings in here. Again, we've got the header style. Now this is the header up here. We've got 3 different header styles we can put up there, and if you look at it, you'll see we changing. This is header style 1 with the menus underneath. Header style 2 moves the title, etc. to the center, and header style 3 takes the menu bar away and puts the menu in the right hand side. So this one's quite a clean look, so that's quite a good style. But anyway, that's entirely your own preference to choose what you want from there. You've got various things, says load font awesome, load animation, load bootstrap. You want to leave those in. You know that taking these off can kind of speed your site up possibly, but you kind of want all these for the things that you're doing. WooCommerce you're not worried about. We're really not using commerce on here, so that's not needed. And down the bottom it says your copyright name. I've got business consultants on there, so in the footer there's a copyright, and you can put whatever name in there and it will appear in the footer. Okay, blog options. Okay, as I said, you can set the blog style to top featured image and right sidebar, top featured image left sidebar, top featured image no sidebars, etc. So you can set the blog style up that you want. And single full posts, again, you can set them up with the right or left sidebars, etc. as I mentioned. Excerpt length, so that's how many characters you'll get after when it does excerpts, and use blog excerpts, which we do here on the blog itself. So when you go to the blog page, you'll see excerpts. You could, if you want full blog posts, you can take that out and it will display the full blog posts. Okay, there's various other bits and pieces down here. Show the comments link. In fact, probably don't even want that one in. Let's take that one out. Show post navigation. Yes, we want that. Okay, show full post featured image. Yes, we want that one as well. So let's just save that off. Okay, let's go back and go to the next one, colors. Now this is pretty impressive because this gives you the color option for pretty much every single thing on this site. So, in fact, it probably is every single thing, I guess. So you'll have to look through those, not going through those individually. We've got everything there from gallery, caption backgrounds, attachment page, image backgrounds, main content, hover links. I mean, there's just, you know, buckets of them here. So back body background, top area background. So again, you know, this is the color. If I take this, take this color now and change that for the top area background, as you'll see, what will happen is the top area background has changed color to suit what I've selected. Okay, so let's just go through again and see what else we've got. We've got the background, body background image. So again, we can select the body background color, which is just white at the moment, or you can select an image. Just fill in this area here. Typography options, these are the fonts, etc. So we're using the default Google fonts, and that's all working fine. If you want to manage your own typography, it says with a plugin, then of course you can do that as well. But for general, you're kind of good to go as you are. There's nothing much to do in there. WooCommerce options, not using WooCommerce. Landing page options, this is the landing page 1. This is the actual home page that we're looking at. As I mentioned, you've got section 1, 2, 5, and 6. And each of those sections can be enabled, disabled, make it fluid. We've got sidebar spacing, etc., and colors. So you've got all sorts of settings up for each of those particular sections. And menus again. The menus are actually the standard menus. This is easier if you go to the menu. So you go to appearance menus, you can set all this up as well. So the only one that's worthy of note here is this one up here. So these icons up here, the social icons, that is a social menu. You see we've got a social menu here, and you set that up in the same way as you set any other menu up in menus. And these are already set up for Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Again, if you go to your guide that I showed you in the beginning, then you'll see exactly how to do that in there if you want to change anything there. Okay, widgets. As I say, we've been through widgets, so I don't need to go through that one again, and it's a lot easier to go through, as you can see, to go onto the widgets page and do that widget setup there. Your static front page we went through at the beginning there as well, and additional CSS. This isn't just an area where you can actually add some additional CSS in. In fact, I've just done that. I've just increased the font size slightly, and that's all that's for. So the font size, if I put that to 0.5, you'll see the font goes really small. If I put it to 0.9, the font goes really large. So you can just change the font size to whatever suits. Okay, so that's all the configurations for the theme itself. Obviously, when you've done all your configurations, click Save and Publish to save them, or they won't be saved. I'm not going to save them. I made some changes I didn't really want to do, so I should get me back. And the only other thing is, if you go to Appearance Themes, let's say Influential Light, the active theme, that is the one we've got. There are a number of other themes, but if you switch to any of those themes, obviously this configuration will kind of go out the window. So you don't really need these themes in here. So you can actually delete these if you want. So you can simply go into here and delete that theme. And you can delete all these themes. What you should do is leave one of the default themes. So leave 2016 active. That's in case you need to leave that theme and go and do some testings. So you want to leave at least one of the default themes, the 11, 15, 14, or 16. But you can delete these other themes. They're probably just an extra load that you don't need, and things that that will need updating at some point in time that you don't need. And that finalizes this particular video. So with all that done, as you can see from all this, you have a huge amount of things that you can do to set up this blog. 99% of it you don't have to touch. You can just put it on, put your own emails in, make sure the security is set up, and you change the name of the blog to whatever you want it to be, and you're kind of good to go. Okay, and everything else is just a plus. So now, just time to finish off configuring your blog.